Lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. And I have my second update for Pan That Face palette today. So I have been working on the Jouer Rose Cut Gems palette. I started this back in December and this is what my palette is currently looking like. So if you watched last month, my update, you would know that December into January, I was focusing in on these berry tones here. And then I decided to switch over. And from January into February, I've been focusing on these peach tones here. I do have a peach blush in another project. So I figured why not start working on these ones as well, pair them all together, that sort of thing. So not only that, but I've been working and wearing these two every single day this month, minus a couple of days ago. So this is what it's looking like. And you can definitely see that I've been wearing it because the cardboard is, becoming stained. And I'm excited to see how much more stainage this packaging is going to get over time. But nothing, like you can see a little bit of usage from the brush in each of these shades, but nothing looks to be like it's being worn down. Everything still looks quite even. There's no sort of dips, no nothing like that. So it really just goes to show how long a blush can actually last, because with wearing these every single day for about a month, there really isn't a whole lot of difference. And same with these two right here. You just see the stainage on the packaging around the actual shades. So these are the only two shades left that I have not used. I also have not used this like highlight topper. I don't really know if I'm going to. There's blush mixed in there. I tried to kind of clean this up a little bit before I sat down to film, but it didn't get the best job. So from here, I don't really know or have a goal as to like where I want to go with this now. I might still reach for these shades. I might dip back into these the odd time. I still have my NARS Deep Throat blush that worked well with these, so I might dip back into these to try and finish that blush off. And with spring coming around the corner, it is like plus 5 degrees out today, which is so nice, and I'm so excited to go sit outside. So this shade is kind of calling my name because of the nice warm weather, but I'm kind of also waiting to wear this until like spring into summer when it's actually nice outside and we're not going to have any more cold weather. But what I might do, like I said, is pair this with it just to tone it down a little bit. So we'll see what I end up doing. But again, I might just start reaching for things as I feel, because I really don't have any intended goals for this palette. Really, in the end, I just want to see how much usage I can get between the start of this project and the end, which will be in November of this year, and just kind of take it from there. So I don't have any plans to hit pan, finish shades off. If I do, that's amazing and it's a bonus, but I don't really have any like set goal right now. Maybe if I know I'm super close to hitting pan on something, then I will make that a goal to try and hit pan on it. But I just want to get some use on this palette and see what it looks like by the end of this year. So we'll see. I have, like I said, no intention of trying to focus in on a certain shade at all. I do like that I have been pairing a couple of these shades together. I was talking last month, I think, that I was reaching for this shade a lot more and started reaching for this shade, I want to say just a couple of weeks into that update, or into the project. So this shade does not have as much use as this shade, or technically even these ones. And I don't think I'm going to really be reaching for this shade until it gets a little bit cooler towards the very end of this year. Maybe if I'm feeling like a dark blush one day, then I will, but I don't think that this is really going to have a whole lot of use on it. And that's okay. That's totally okay. And then I like that the shade is in here so that I can lighten up shades like this one if I really want to. So we'll see. Maybe I'll dip into this over the next little bit, see what it looks like. Maybe I'll wear this one on its own to kind of get, a feel for it and see if I'm really that excited to wear it come spring into summertime. But I'm just going to wear this how I feel. If I feel like doing a peachy tone look, then I will wear the peaches. If I feel like doing a pink tone look, I will reach into these possibly. We're just going to play around, see how it goes, and that's pretty much it. So we will see what next month brings, and I'm curious to see which shades I'm going to feel like I actually want to reach for, because now I'm just going to play. Unless I have a blush that I want to get some more use on, like I said, my Deep Throat blush by NARS, then I'll start dipping into those berry tone shades a little bit more to help finish that blush off. But I have been reaching for this, I'm pretty sure, like every single day since I started this project. If I have other blushes, I've just been pairing them with each other. So this has been getting quite a lot of use, but like I said, you can't really tell besides like the stainage on the packaging, but the blushes themselves, besides a little bit of like use on the top that you can see from some of the bristles and the brushes, nothing really looks all that used. So even after almost 30 days or so of continuous usage. So I'm curious to see if and when more usage is going to be visible on this palette, and just see what it ends up looking like. That's pretty much the ultimate goal of this one. So that is it for now. So short and sweet. But I thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate you, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.